I've chosen to call this the Twin Coasts Mega Loop after the Twin Coasts Cycleway to Poheringatai. Yeah, it's also known as the Heart of the Octopus after the Kennett Brothers bikepacking book. I'm not quite sure about that because that really refers just to Kaikoui. This is more actually the octopus itself, and well, octopuses have 9 hearts, don't they? Not just the one. You can get more detail from the Twin Coasts webpage and also from the New Zealand Cycle Trail webpage, but that's really just for the Twin Coasts part, the northernmost crossing from east over to west. I'll put some links into the description. Day 1 was 88 kilometres from the Whangarei airport. We used the lock and fly system there to store our car up to Whangaruru South, which is just north of Whangarei. And there were a few surprises on this route. First we went down the Glenbervie Road towards Whangaruru. Didn't really research this very much, so it was a surprise when I found myself going up the Whangaruru Old Coach Road and then over the Whananaki Coastal Walkway. Then it was some prime gravel tracks all the way from the top of the hill at Whananaki over up Pig's Head Road, Kakanui Road, Webb Road, and down to Helena Bay before heading along the Tāsio to Whangarei and finally to Whangaruru South.
So this is day one of the Twin Coast Mega Loop, otherwise known as part of the Octopus. We've come over the road from Whangarei down to the coast, then did the Whangaruru Old Coach Road, and we're on the road for a little bit after that, but came to the Whangarei Coastal Walkway, which I've walked before. I had no idea you were allowed to actually bike it, and yeah, we biked it. It was wonderful. Got down to Whangarei, went over the inlet there, over the bridge, though only Ruben was thin enough to bike it. I had panniers on, so I don't get caught on staples and wire on the bridge, so I had to take them off and sort of carry them on the front of my bike, push. But we got there, had an awesome milkshake, and then biked up the hill on Tarsfield Road. But now we're doing a mixture of Pig's Head Road, Kaikanui Road, and a few others before we get over to Helena Bay, and then hop over a bit of a peninsula there, get to Whangarei, and we are going to be a few kilometres north of there at Whangaruru beachfront camp. So yeah, on the gravel road stage, I guess, and it's great gravel because it's going through some pretty native bush, gives us a bit of shade. Yeah, Cat's not doing too well. I think she got a bit of sunstroke. She seems to be really prone to it. So I'm going to bike to the top of this hill, which is the last major one of the day, I think, and sort of reassess things. But yeah, we might have a bit of a break up there and give her the chance to rehydrate. It's a 276 metre uphill, and I think we've just done over 200 of that, so not too much left. And as I say, I'm not sure there's a lot of climbing after this. Must be some downhill. So we'll get there. But yeah, what an awesome ride.